Today I'll be showing you how to add Stow'N Go seats into your Voltswagen Routan. The first steps in the conversion is you want to remove the stock Routan seats, then move both front seats all the way forward. Now that they're both forward, this is what we'll need. We'll need an 18mm, a 15mm, an 11, and a thin blade screwdriver. With the thin blade screwdriver, you want to pop out these covers for the nuts. Careful not to break them. There'll be 4 across the back, and there'll be 6 across the front, 2 under each seat, and 2 in the middle. Now that you have all of them out, being very careful not to break the tabs, you can just put those in the cup holder. There will be a nut under every cap you just popped off, and 2 on the bottom of each cover. That takes the 11mm. After you got all 14 nuts out, it should just pick up. You may need a friend because it can get stuck on the threads. Now that you have the cover removed, you now need the 15mm socket to take out these 3 bolts. There'll be one there in the middle and one more on the driver's side. When the 3 nuts are removed from the passenger side seat bracket, it should just pop right off. The driver's side seat bracket is a little bit more complicated. You still have the 3 nuts, but then you'll have a bolt down there, a bolt down in this hole, and then if you lift up this carpet, after removing these 2 plastic thumb nuts, you'll see a 3rd bolt down there. After removing the 3 nuts, you'll now want to grab the 8mm socket to take out the 3 bolts. After you remove the 3 bolts, it should just come out, be able to be removed, and you will not need those bolts for the Stow'N Go. So, this one, I ran in through the underside of the van to plug the hole. This one, I just put right back in where it was. And I couldn't find the hole underneath the van where this one was at, so I just went to Harbor Freight, grabbed a pack of these Christmas tree clips, found the size that fits, and plugged the hole. After both seat brackets are out, now you're ready to install the Stow'N Go seats. And all you need for the conversion are the 2 new seats that stow into the floor, and a new cargo cover. The one on the right is for Stow'N Go, the one on the left came out of the Routan. To install, you just place the holes on the Stow'N Go seats through the bolts that you removed the nuts from earlier. You need the 15mm again. Once you have them all tightened, see if they'll work going up and if they'll work going down. Do the same thing you did on the driver's side to the passenger side. Test it. Now you're ready for the cover. After you got the cover in place, reinstall all the nuts you removed from earlier from the other one. After you have all the bolts in, make sure you got every trim piece like this one right here clipped in on both sides of the seat. Put the cover back on top. After you did all your trim covers and pieces, you have successfully swapped Stow'N Go seats into your Volkswagen Routan. Now when you go to remove the pieces that you need from the junkyard, it's just 14 covers, 14 nuts. You want to make sure you pick up both sides and remove this piece very carefully without breaking it. All you'll need to do is get a trim clip tool, go under it. Sometimes you need to use the tool on the back, or maybe you can just gently lift up on it. You don't want to do that. You don't want to break it. And then there'll be these little clip things right here. You just push on and you pull up. One on the other side. Push in, and pull up. And if you do not remove these, when you try to pull off this cargo cover, it will break them. And you do not want to break them because it might be hard to find the interior color you're looking for. But then after you do that, Just pull out the cover, pull out the 3 nuts holding in both sides of the seats, and then you remove it and then install. It's pretty easy. It should take, if you have all the parts and they're cleaned, I would recommend cleaning them when you get them from the junkyard. Should take roughly 30 minutes to take out the old seats and put in the new ones.